Okay, I'm back around to where I started. So now I have a complete stitch all the way around. Alright. So now I want to stitch these sides together. I changed out the needle to an embroidery needle which has a dull point since I already had the holes punctured with this. And this chisel point was so sharp that it was kind of fraying my threads a little bit. So I changed out to an embroidery needle. And you can get those at Hobby Lobby as well. But now, since I'm going up the sides here, and I want to make sure that I have enough thread to go all the way to the top. And basically what you're going to need is at least twice as long as what you're sewing is good enough. So this is a little over twice. So that should be plenty. If not, if I didn't have enough, then I would just tie it here and start with a new piece of thread. And I just stick it through the eye and just leave a tag. It's not that big a deal. Alright, so I want to pinch this and I want to make sure that my corners and everything is even. Alright, and just start the first stitch up this way. About as close to the bottom as I can get, about in the same line with the other stitches. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. Okay. And then the other one, make sure they're even right here. About a 1/4 inch from the other stitch, about 1/8 inch from the edge. And I'll just sew it like that all the way up. Again, keeping my line tight, but not so tight that it puckers the material. You will get some slight puckering, if you can see that right there, but that's okay. It's alright, it's no big deal. Alright, and just keep on this line all the way up. And then I'll come back at the top, and I'll just come back the other way. And I'll have a continuous stitch all the way down. So I'll get back with you once that's done. Okay, I made it to the top with the one side stitch, and what I want to do is I want to make sure that this is good and secure. So I'll just put a double hitch in here. I'll just come back down to where the other hole is. Now let me change needles here. I want to cut my so I'll just go back through this hole here. Just do a couple times, come back through that one, same thing, one time, and go back through it again. And all I did was just put a double stitch there, just kind of give it some more reinforcement there. And then I'll go back, see I have my thread coming out on this side, and I'll just fill in the gaps and work my way back down. Okay, just like so. See there? Just fill in the gaps. Okay, get back with you in a second. Okay, I'm back down to the end again. This is the last stitch, kind of even ended all. Okay, now I just want to tie the thread off. And basically what I do is just make sure it's all good and tight. And I'll just run my needle right underneath that thread there and just come back through it. Put a little hitch in it. Do that a couple of times. Take the knife. And since this is artificial sinew, I just kind of burn the edge of it a little bit. I'll do the same thing on this stitch here. Okay. So next thing you do is just turn it inside out. Okay. Now if you wanted to, you could turn down the edges and put a drawstring in it, but I find that this leather is a little bit stouter or thicker, too thick to try to draw it together like that. So what I want to do is I want to cut some slits in it and just run some draw cords on either side. And it's not rocket science or anything, but just take a slit there. About every inch. Just do about a ½ inch slit. Just make sure that you don't go all the way through. And if you have to widen them out a little bit later, then it's no big deal. Put one right there at the edge. Okay, so basically I have some slits in this. Okay, I'm going to take some line. I think this is going to be a little too thick. Let me get some other leather. I'll be right back. And you can buy bags of just leather like this at Hobby Lobby as well. It's fairly reasonable. It's not that expensive. All these are pieces I've already cut. They're usually pretty long, like that one. There. Okay. Take the corner. You start on one side. Start with a little thicker side there. And just lace it through there. And take the other one and go through the other side like that. Okay. I'll pull this. I want to cut just one end off of it. I want to cut the whole thing. Just leave enough there to tie. Okay. It's pretty thin. Let me get a different piece. So what you want to do is you want to do the same thing, just the opposite way. Okay, so you start here. And just pull that through. Just like so. Okay, so you're through that one side, and then start with the other side. So you have a loop here and a tie off, and you have a loop here and a tie off. Okay. Tie a knot there. Just so I can cut one in. Okay. There it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed this this little how-to make the little pouch with a round bottom. Just practice it, try it, see what works, what doesn't, and enjoy. So maybe you can put your gold dust in there, your little gold nuggets, whatever you want. Maybe like me, don't have none. But anyway, I hope it was beneficial to you, and you learned how to do this, and try it. They come in very handy. If you have a bunch of these in your pack, then you're not scrambling trying to find all of your loose stuff. I'm gonna actually use this one to put my headlights in and my extra batteries. So it is not only beneficial to you, it's beneficial to me too. Okay. So appreciate you watching. Appreciate all your subscriptions, your views, your comments, all your, of course, orders. It's just, you guys are just phenomenal. I appreciate it so much. And until the next one, you guys get out there and enjoy some of this stuff. And if you do, take plenty of Band-Aids, lots of knives. And take care. We'll catch you later.